We're now just past the climatological peak for temperatures here in Pennsylvania. What better time to talk about exactly where is the hottest place in the world? Now, this used to be an easy question to answer. Until 2 years ago, every weather book and website listed the world's highest temperature as 136 at El Azizia, Libya in 1922. But this long-standing weather record was recently dismissed by the World Meteorological Organization as being not credible. Well, if not there, then where else have such high temperatures been reliably measured? The key word here is reliably. Even the new record, which is 134 measured in Death Valley, California in July 1913, is suspicious, according to some forensic meteorologists. Weather historians sifting through data from Africa have unearthed written records of temperatures as high as 134 in Tunisia, 131 in Algeria, and 130 in Mali. But most experts say these aren't valid by modern standards because of questionable thermometers or improper placement of the instrument. Certainly, Earth's deserts, such as the Sahara, the Gobi, and the Sonoran, are candidates for world's hottest location, but we have very few measurements from ground-based instruments there. And that's where satellites come in. For 15 years now, an instrument called the Moderate Resolution Imaging Spectroradiometer, or MODIS, on 2 different satellites, has been measuring the amount of radiation emitted by the Earth's surface, which is proportional to the ground temperature. The 2 satellites scan the entire Earth each day, and so compile a very complete picture of surface temperature, filling in gaps between surface weather observations to help pin down exactly where the ground gets hottest. So here's a snapshot of that MODIS data in colorized form. The deeper the maroon, the hotter the ground. The highest surface temperature on Earth in 5 of the 7 years from 2003 to 2009 was measured in the remote Lut Desert of southeastern Iran on a large plateau covered with dark lava. The highest reading there was 159.3 degrees in 2005. In one of the 2 years when the Lut Desert wasn't the hottest, the honor went to the Turpan Depression in China, in its deserts in western China, with a ground temperature of 152.2. In the other year, the highest surface temperature was measured in the interior desert of Queensland, Australia, a toasty 156.7. Now, admittedly, the temperature right at the ground during the day is usually much higher than the air temperature above, typically tens of degrees depending on the surface. You know this if you've ever walked barefoot across hot pavement on a sunny summer day. The surface is much hotter than the air at 5 feet, which is the height at which official temperature measurements are taken. Nonetheless, these MODIS observations do give us a sense of where the hottest places on Earth probably really are, even if we don't know exactly what the official air temperature 5 feet above the ground is in these remote locations. Fred is back next with the extended forecast.